Hello there, my name's Rebecca Davis and I'm a veterinary and avian nurse. I'm going to be talking to you today about the importance of providing UV and or sunlight to your companion parrots. So firstly, I'll say that the parts of the world that parrots naturally inhabit are generally very close to the equator, are very tropical. This means that they're exposed to a very high level of UV light every day, all year round. UV light is vitally important for their immune function, to help them produce vitamin D, which in turn helps them to utilise and metabolize the calcium in their diet. They can also see more colours on the UV spectrum than we can, so there are different types of UV light. There's UVA, UVB and UVC. Parrots can see UVA light, so in the wild this would be used to identify mates or to select ripe food items. So because of all these important reasons, we should be providing UV light as part of their general husbandry, especially if they're inside all of the time in cages or whatever. So this can be done a few ways. So the most common way is providing UV lights, specialist UV light bulbs. So these can be either compact bulbs or the long linear tubes. So you can buy these online or from pet shops. They're quite easily and readily available now. The brands and the models that we recommend, you have 4. So Zoomed Avian Sun 5.0 compact bulb, Exoterra UVB 100 compact bulb, the Arcadia Pure Sun compact and linear bulbs are available in that model, or the Reptiglow 5.0 linear bulb. So those are the 4 that we recommend that you can use for your parrots. So you should provide this type of UV light for a minimum of 3 hours a day and a maximum of 10 hours a day. Another way that you can provide UV light is to bring them outside, to let them have access to sunlight, which will provide UV light for them. So they should always be allowed safe access to outside, so that could be in an aviary, that could be in a carrier, so like a crate that they can come outside in. You can also harness train, so demonstrated here by Squidge. This is Squidge, my Senegal. He's in his harness, he's harness trained. He comes out regularly, loves it, gets some good vitamin D, some good sunlight, some good fresh air for coming out. So yeah, that's another safe way of doing it. Also not easy, needs some training involved to be able to do that. For this method, if you're going to be taking your parrot outside, it's recommended that your parrot's exposed to natural sunlight for about 20 to 30 minutes, 2 to 3 times a week during the summer or the warmer months. In the winter months, it's still recommended that you provide a UV bulb inside over the winter months anyway. So some key points when considering providing UV. So a lot of people think that if they put their cage in front of a window, that's going to provide them with UV. Well, actually, the windows filter out the UV light that they need, so putting them in front of a window isn't going to give them what they need. So that's a common misconception that I hear. UV bulbs, if you're going to provide UV bulbs, should be changed every 6 months because the output decreases over time, so they need to be changed twice a year. Always make sure that you read the manufacturer's instructions for the UV bulb that you're providing with regards to placement and the distance. So some of them need to be far enough away from the bird in the cage to not cause any problems, like eyesight problems or even sunburn sort of thing. Also, if you're taking your parrot outside, make sure you monitor for any signs of overheating. So you'll see them open mouth breathing, open beak breathing, head bobbing. They hold their wings away from their body. So if you're taking them outside, you must make sure that you're monitoring for that and providing them with water. And that is pretty much my top tips on UV. So thanks for listening and say goodbye, Squidge. Thank you.